Hi, I'm Carla and I'm an associate librarian at the Crosse Public Library Archives. Today, I would like to share with you what a treasure chest of information the archives can be on your quest for Crosse Tribune articles. So let's just say a friend of yours recently started teaching you how to brew beer. Because of this newfound interest, you would like to know more about Crosse's brewing history. So a few nights ago, you sat down and did some Googling and used the Crosse Tribune website to search for information. When your friend arrived at your house, he was not surprised at your disappointment. He used to work for the Crosse Tribune, so he was very well aware that the Crosse Tribune website only goes back about 15 years. He suggested that you visit the archives. So here you are, at the archives at 800 Main Street up on the second floor. And you are amazed by the collection of books, photographs, and other memorabilia that we have associated with Crosse's brewing history. But believe it or not, there's more treasure to be discovered. So I'm headed back to our vault area, which you can see is not for patron use. But today you're going to get a glimpse of our vault, which holds thousands of Crosse Tribune articles. Just so you know, the Crosse Tribune itself only keeps newspapers for up to a year. This machine is called a Lectriever, and even though it's designed for pharmaceutical uses, it works very well for us to house our thousands of Crosse Tribune articles. Each of these file folders is organized alphabetically by subject heading, whether it be parks, farms, aviation, celebrity visits, biographies, or in this case, brewing industry. If we look at the key is telling me that the brewing industry articles are on row 3, so I'm going to press row 3 so that we can see those articles amidst these rotating shelves. So our brewing industry articles start here and go to about back here. Interestingly enough, we have 99 articles, 99 folders just on the G. Heilemann Brewery itself. This is folder number 1, and it contains the oldest articles from back in 1902. When I pull out folder 99, we will have the newest articles related to the Crosse Tribune up through about 2016. Well, I'm not so sure. Actually, I ended up with folder number 73 here, but you can see that we provide the date and the title for each of the articles inside the newspaper or inside the file folder. Most of them are actual replications of the articles, but sometimes we have photocopied versions of those articles. So tons of Crosse Tribune articles back here for you to use. So the next time you want to research Crosse's local history, rather than Googling or using the Crosse Tribune website, use the archives online database to our articles on the Lectriever. The archives online index to the Crosse Tribune is available to you 24/7 and is very easy to use. Probably the fastest way to get to it is to go to the Crosse Public Library home site. Go to the area labeled Research, click on All Resources, and in alphabetical order, go to the L's for Crosse Tribune. This will bring up our index. If you are searching for a one-word term like dairy, farm, flood, it's always advisable that you include an asterisk with the term. So in this case, I'm going to type in brew with an asterisk with the hope that it will bring up all results that contain the word brew, brewing, or brewery. When the results do come up, we'll be able to see the titles of the articles, the dates, the page numbers, and even a brief description of what the article is about. I did come up with 500 results, and as you can see from the highlighting, it did track brew, brewing, and brewery. On the other hand, if you are searching a multi-word term such as G. Heilemann, it's advisable that you include quotation marks so that all of the results contain that phrase in its entirety. Also, when you search, you have the option of telling the computer what order or what time order you'd like to read the articles. I'm going to select ascending so that we see the oldest articles first, especially since brewing history is of interest to you. So this time I won't get as many results because I have a narrower search term, just one brewery, but here are the results starting in 1990 and going onward. The fact that the earliest articles are from 1990 is not a coincidence. That is the year that the archives began indexing articles. But as you know, back in our vault, we have articles that predate 1990. So what's the bottom line? If you're researching local history, try to make the trek to the archives because we offer many materials. And in addition to the print articles from the Crosse Tribune, we have the entire history of the Crosse Tribune available on microfilm. So when it comes to our local newspaper, the Crosse Public Library is your gold mine.